Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails from Zero Part 6. In the previous video, we officially decided to join the SSS. Always remember, say that third S, don't ever cut it short. Don't ever say that you decided to join the SS. And now we're going to look around the city. We received our first request, which is basically just going to check in on the police department, but we also are going to kind of explore the city a little bit. A little noisier, maybe. Also, Randy is like, yo, the city ain't changed one bit. Whereas Lloyd's like, oh my god, the city, it's so different. Now, it's no surprise given how this is more or less the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Just look at these stores and restaurants. You can get all your essentials here. It also acts as a hub leading to other districts if you're in a hurry. It's only gotten busy with the recent surge in horrible vehicles. Sure looks that way. Okay everyone, how about we drop by the Orbital store next? You mean that Orbital factory the chief mentioned? Word around town is that whole place got a huge makeover. Real fancy now. Indeed, this new type of factory focuses more on commercialized Orbital products. A formal contract with the police was drafted to improve the CPD's Orbital capabilities. We should be able to rely on them for any of our Orbital needs. We'll soon become regulars there if that's the case. So, should we stop by there before going to the other districts? Yeah, it should be that corner building over there. Got a department store, an Orbital factory, an armory, and a restaurant. Since almost everything you need is available here, it's a good idea to visit if you ever need to stock up. Gatin, the city's Orbital store, is located in Central Square's eastern side. I know my color coding. I played Trails in the Sky. Are you tourists? Oh, you aren't? Dang. Just when I was about to give you my deluxe tour of Crossbell City. Oh, man. It's not very surprising how crowded Central Square can get, given that it's the heart of the city and all. Once again, ain't no love. Let's talk to you, old man. So the department store's remodeled and the new Orbital shop opened, eh? And it seems like everything from houses to stores is getting an upgrade. Great, the city's improving, but I don't trust myself to navigate an increasingly hectic Crossbell. Yeah, screw technological progress. If it makes me take longer to get around the city, we may as well just stay in our mud huts. Honestly, how could someone like Grace get as far as she has in life? She's off doing who knows what while the deadline is almost here. It's like Arios went and made the news again. I wish I could be saved by him too. Don't say that. I wish I could have my life threatened so that I could maybe be saved by some dude. Didn't the article say they tried to help out Arios? It must have stung to have all their efforts snatched away like that. Considering we were going to die, I'm pretty much fine with it. I can be upstaged as long as it results in me not dying. My papa works for a really big company. They even made something called the Orbital Network not too long ago. Thing is, my papa doesn't know how it works, so he's constantly running into problems. Papa, you dummy. Yeah, Papa, what the hell, dude? You got some balloons for sale? Hell yeah, brother. But, oh, you're not a tourist. Wonder if we can check out the other shops. You go peep the restaurant with the money that we don't have? Wow, so, this is that Orbital store people have been clamoring about. From the biggest Orbital car to the smallest assortment, they have it all. On top of that, their new redesign gives off the sleek and modern feeling, doesn't it? Hard to believe it was just a simple factory 3 years ago. Anyway, we should look for a technician to adjust our ordnance. Customer service should be able to point us in the right direction. They keep the equipment behind the counter, so let's ask for their help. Alright, let's ask at the counter then. Dude, it just got like so freaking hot in my room. Anybody want to give us a loan? This is the customer service desk. For maintenance of your Orbital goods, please step right over to the other counter. Why do you exist? There's only one other person here to talk to. Howdy everyone, welcome to the Gatin Orbital factory. Shoot, I mean, welcome to the Gatin Orbital store. Oh, no way. Lloyd, is that really you? Wendy, wait a second, what are you doing here? How rude. Can't you tell just by looking at me? I'm a Gatin engineer. Seriously? I know you mentioned you were looking for a job in your letters. I just wasn't really expecting to run into you while working. Oh, so this lovely lady is an old friend of yours, Lloyd. I'm a little jealous. Want to go on a date when your shift ends? Fucking he's in there, dude. Now isn't the time for this, Randy. We're on duty for crying out loud. It's nice to meet you, Wendy. I've heard great things about Could 10, but the rumors don't do it justice. Oh, are you guys Lloyd's colleagues? Truth be told, the store was decorated based on the owner's personal taste. I should have mentioned this sooner, but this is customer service. From here, we can provide maintenance for all your orbital needs. Alright, we'll be leaving our orbits in your capable hands from now on, Wendy. Oh, but our orbits are the Enigma models. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Is that gonna be an issue? Oh, wow, so you guys got your hands on brand new models, huh? Just leave it to me. I should have the tools for them right here. I have a few regulars that use that model too. Man, Bracers sure love their orbits. They let you shoot fireballs. Of course they love them. Really? And the Braces Guild connections have allowed them to acquire cutting-edge technology as well. Haha, damn, we better catch up or else they're gonna leave us in the dust. This isn't a laughing matter, Randy. Just ignore them. Anyway, I'd recommend getting used to us pestering you, Wendy. We'll be counting on you for any orbit problems we have. No problem, leave it to me. Whenever you get that itch to modify your orbit, just let me know and I'll get you all set up. Also, if you have any general questions about your orbits, just ask away. Speaking to an Orbital Pro, after all. Okay, if you select Upgrade/Synthesize at the Orbital store, you can synthesize new quartz or open slots in your tactical orbits. Can't they just give them to us pre-opened? Synthesize new quartz and place them in your orbits, you'll be able to use new arts. You get maximum EP. Okay, this all seems the same. Use each function. Septium fragments called Sapith are required. Okie dokie, that reminds me. How do I check the notebook? Okay. Fulfill your mission as a noble defender of the law. Never turn your back on justice. Only those who seek the truth can attain it. You gotta reach out for the truth. Okay. Magic seems to... Just making sure this still works the same. It looks like it works basically the same. Okay, encounters, we know that. Combo crafts, we haven't been introduced to this yet. So I guess that's maybe like the equivalent of chains. Oh, there's more down here. Okay. Parameters. That all seems to be the same. Just looking. Okay, those are pretty much everything except Team Rush was in Trails 3. Support turns. There are more than 4 party members. Additional characters are support members. In battles, they may use supportive skills they know. Support members are not in the battle, but they will appear in the AT bar and perform attacks or supportive skills. Okay. We'll eventually be getting some girl with a hat. There's Seal. Also, and I think part 3 I said something about Seal not working the same. I got Seal and Feint confused. Feint is the one that would disable you. The burn, you take damage. Freeze, you take damage. Poison, you take damage. I think these all seem the same. Now, Feint just says miss turn. I guess that's basically what Feint did. You got Petrify. Okay, so Petrify is not an instant KO anymore. It's a 30% chance. Stealth is new. Craft Guard. So that's like Earth Guard. Art Reflect. So those are split in 2 different things now. But then also you still have regular guard. How to cure. Take attack. I like that. Okay. First strike, battle chain, win 2 chain battles. Triple counter, counterattack 3 times. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many, dude. So let's look at shortcuts. So you can recipe, we don't know how to recipe, we don't know how to fish yet. Got detective in combat, got recipe Notebook. Each cook has their own strengths, and the probability of each result is affected by who is chosen. Oh man. So the cooking system's more in depth. Kind of like reminds me of crafting in like Star Ocean. Okay, you gotta like unlock information. I probably should have done this off screen now that I think about it, but hey, I did just say in the last video how we should take it slow. Got DP and perks. Okay, so this is like your bracer rank. A lunar gem at the end. That's our final reward. Absorb time, space, and mirage magic attacks. That seems kind of cool. Then you got your achievements. All right. This. Here's you see all your spells. These, a couple of these I think are new. Like Gaia Titanus, I think is new. Well, a lot of them have different names, but essentially they're the same. Cobalt Spear, that's new. Okay, so the evasion spell is in the water now. Looks like you got a few less spells. Alright, there's no point in looking that deep since we don't have any orbments yet. Ask questions. I'm good. You know, Zobel Store was actually just an ordinary factory up until last year, but when the previous manager was replaced, the new manager's store policies aimed to make G10 more appealing to customers. Personally, I much prefer the unrefined workshop aesthetic to this. Yeah, that image definitely suits you better, Wendy. I'm sorry, what was that, Lloyd? Sorry, it was nothing. Oh yeah, I heard my old teacher opened up his own store downtown. Found the time might be worth popping in to say hello. So you got Shield. So Shield is a water now. So what's the equivalent of... so Mind is now Mirage. That actually kind of makes sense. Well... so honestly, the stat boosts are like kind of minor enough that they don't really matter. I guess I did just say we don't actually need to care about what spells we're gonna use, but... so let's think. Who's our main... well, actually, let's look at stats. Who has the best magic stat? We kind of do need... since we are playing on the highest difficulty, we're going to need to pay a little bit more attention to this. So you basically have almost the same. So then, yeah, they obviously have a little bit lower. You have the highest art stat. How is your orbment set up? Okay. All your slots are pretty much locked now, right? We need to unlock probably Ellie. And then what can we combine Wind with? So we could get Aerosicle, Ariel, needs 4 wind. Well, Aqua Mirage is kind of interesting. No, it says it's evasion 50%. Now, what does that mean? I think that probably is not the way what I initially thought it was. It probably doesn't give you a flat 50% evasion. That sounds broken as hell. I guess it multiplies your agi stat by 50%, which is the way it worked in the other games. But at first I was like, evasion 50%? That seems amazing, dude. we'll just be born and get a mind. Wait, is your blue? You have to open them in order. Okay. We'll open that. Okay, so you have one long line, like say Oliver or somewhere, or you know, Ren. Oh, I didn't mean to open yours. I meant to open yours. Whoops. Oh well. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, dude. Well, welcome to the Mind Gang. I didn't actually mean to upgrade your slots, but I mean, some min-maxing maybe we should, but at the same time, I think we'll be fine. We will want to like optimize our setups more once we get actual orbments, but for now, I don't foresee it mattering all that much. What's up? This is delicious. Food this good at this low a price? That's a steal. Then he runs out the door. You could never make me pay. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Vinged Sept. Is this dine in or carry out? If you wish we to do both, that can be arranged as well. Simply say so when placing your order. I ain't got no money, dude. I do enjoy my time at this restaurant. Hustle and bustle keeps things fresh. Besides, reading here with a cup of coffee in hand relaxes me like nothing else. That reminds me I should drink my coffee. Really nothing better than having a nice meal with your family here. Delicious food at affordable prices. That's the way it's always been. What more can I ask? Free food? My mother-in-law's running late, and we planned to eat together a while ago. Considering her age, I can't help but feel worried about her. Haha, no, you can't complete your request. You can never deliver your food on time, Miss Waitress. I'm meeting with an extremely important client today. Failure's not an option. Now I must hurry, make reservations, get my act together before he arrives. Can I have your wine? I mean, you're not using it. Also, oh my god, my air will not turn on. It is so hot. Oh, I think the thermostat's like broken. It just doesn't kick on sometimes. Imported food, western clothes, shoes, general goods, accessories. We have all kinds of stuff around the store, so why not look around in a while? I ain't got no money. You sell ingredients? Ah, you're the ingredients lady. Well, we don't know how to cook yet, so. Where are we supposed to be going to? We're supposed to be going to the police department, right? What's the combat? Oh, okay, that's just combat stats. Okay. Supposed to be going... Now, do we know where it is? No. Okay. Well, you know, we're supposed to be exploring, so let's explore. I'm trying to remember, did he go... When we saw Lloyd walk through... Did he go up or did he go over? He went over. Yeah, oh my god, I remembered. So good. The city library? Oh boy. Get some juice. City Hall, CPD headquarters, and the city library. Certainly lives up to the name of the administrative district since all the primary public offices operate here. I appreciate the tranquility of this area. I can see myself relaxing on those benches. Considering this is one of Crossbell's prime locations, I'm surprised at how unusually quiet it is around here. Well, the precinct is right here, so I'm sure we'll be visiting frequently. You definitely should try and remember the way here from the SS building. SSS building? Shit, dude! I made the mistake! Roger, boss man. Didn't we receive one of them support requests from HQ telling us to go there? May as well pop in there since we're already here. It's home to all administrative affairs and is situated in the northern part of the city. Many important government institutions and the CPD headquarters can be found here, so you'll be visiting the area often. In addition to Crossbell City Hall, you may browse an encyclopedia to broaden your understanding of the world at the city library. Yo, let's go be nerds. What's up? Give me all the information. Welcome to the Crossbell City Library. I'm afraid the librarian isn't in yet, as he's scheduled to work this afternoon. I'm similarly able to help you, though. Treat me the same as you would him. So just try and avoid eye contact? I mean, I haven't actually, I guess I've been to a college library, but I haven't been to a public library since I was a child. I purchased this novel a while before I started my thesis, hoping to read and relax during my downtime. Oh, hey there, would you, take this book off my hands? I'm too busy to even consider reading it. Hell yeah, brother. How do I read it? Back Alley Doctor. What? Remiferia, the Principality of the Beautiful North, is famous for its advanced medical care. Hospitals equipped with the latest technology attract the best of the best doctors, and medical technology is developed by the best of the best manufacturers. However, this nation of medical excellence has a shady side. In an area downtown, orbital research is slow, and the streets lack any hospitals the Principality is publicly known for. On the other... How do I... Wait, okay, you just hit the confirm button. On the other hand, the suspicious area doesn't lack the chill of the unpleasant north. There stands one clinic. At a glance, the 40-year-old building reveals its age, deteriorated, diminished hopes for an ordinary physician. Inside stands the silhouettes of two people. What? 1 million Mira! Shouted the older man hysterically as he noticed more zeros on his bill than expected. Across from him sat a man in his mid-30s, sporting an unkempt beard that complemented his laziness. Few would recognize this massive, muscular figure as a doctor without his filthy white coat. Ah, my bad, an exceptional mistake, the doctor answered in his low voice, and added another zero to the sum. Before his eyes, the price jumped tenfold what it had been before. To which the old man's face shot from the impatiently pale to furious red. Dirty swindler? These treatments cost are ridiculous. I refuse to pay this. So you have chosen death. And indeed, it is far beyond what any doctor established in Remiferia is legally allowed to charge. Watching the furious old man, the doctor couldn't help but laugh. You yourself seem to have earned quite a pretty penny as well. Makes you wonder whether it's all clean. The patient was a corrupt politician, his infamy bolstered by unending rumors of bribery and tax evasion. On this particular day, he had taken 3 bullets before he was brought here. The public learned of this, his life as a politician would land in a kind of trouble. But this doctor extracted the bullets in secrecy. In short, he had to pay hush money on top of the surgery costs. I figured it would be a decent price for one's life, he threatened, causing the old man to lose his cool. He thrust his concealed orbital gun into the doctor's back. The doctor continued smiling. Well, actually, there is still 1 bullet within you. If you were to kill me, I wouldn't be able to remove it for you. He pointed his finger at the old man's stomach. He felt something hard under his skin where he didn't have a surgery scar. The doctor intentionally left the last bullet untouched. The old man felt a dull pain and lowered his gun. So, are we going to pay now? And with that, the doctor continued the surgery. Flames of anger left the old man's eyes. All that remained was fear. Doctor's name, Glenn. Despite being an exceptionally talented doctor, he is unaffiliated with any of the hospitals in the Principality. He is considered a back alley doctor, treating everyone from politicians to illegal immigrants to murderers who demands unreasonable prices in return. A couple of days later, in his worn-down chair, he gazed absently at the suitcase containing 10 million Mira. He looked outside and saw the rain dripping down the window. Such large raindrops are uncommon in the north of Remiferia. No client would come in during this weather. And the sound of rainfall suddenly became louder. Pardon me. Glenn spun around as he heard the voice. There was a nurse standing in the hallway of his deteriorated clinic. And we'll probably never know what happens because the chances of me finding all those books is basically 0. But, that's cool. Got any other books around here? Wow! What happens next? Then the goddess emanated a radiant light upon the world. That very light engulfed the entire world. The animals were astonished at what they were seeing. Honestly, they were probably just blinded. Oh my god. Yo, it's our buddy. He is an elusive thief who has stolen everything from jewels to orbital tanks from people and organizations across Lemuria. His strange, almost beautiful methods have given rise to a small, dedicated fanbase. Isn't this the same thing they say in the beginning of his side story? Or the side story about him in Trails 3? He calls his recent unusual thefts in Erebonia the liberation of beauty. It's up in Crossbell. Sits on the western side of Zemuria between the Erebonian Empire and the Calvard Republic. While established as an autonomous state 70 years ago, the two owners still dispute its ownership. At its center lies Crossbell City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station on the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. To the east of Crossbell establishes a democratic revolution roughly 100 years ago. Its current head of state is President Rocksmith. Vast country, and thanks to their long-standing open immigration policies, very culturally diverse. Many immigrants from the east have made Calvert their home. Okay, the non-aggression pact. I don't think we can realistically read all the words here. I mean, we've already 26 minutes in and we've done literally nothing in this video. Guiding principle, with the safety of civilians above all else, it's both its greatest strength and a handicap, as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless civilians are directly threatened. Unless you're Estelle, that is. Okay, I don't know if we can realistically read all these. The International Bank of Crossbell is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantities of money flowing into Crossbell and supports the economy of nations across the continent. What do you gotta say about the Great Collapse? The destruction of the ancient Zemurian civilization is estimated to have occurred 1200 years ago. While the Great Collapse is commonly attributed to a natural disaster, this theory remains unconfirmed. The ancient civilization's end marked the beginning of the Dark Ages. War of aggression. Appear to be at a significant disadvantage. Oh boy, if they don't know what's coming, dude. The reasoning for the war is not public knowledge, but the Erebonian Empire has since formally apologized to Lyra, calling the war a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. Oh yeah, that's cool. Just what is this? It's a newly popular luxury resort located southeast of Lake M. High-class hotel and theme park. Oh boy. Mishi, the mascot character, is becoming popular with citizens and tourists alike. Has a powerful effect, binding the end to a large-scale Erebonian and Calvardian military, bringing an end to large-scale exercises near Crossbell and decreasing tensions between each nation. Oh wait, what's the Le Mans state? Home to the Epstein Foundation and the birthplace of Professor C. Epstein himself, Le Mans is a state in the center of the Zemurian continent. Can I just, like, get a map of this fucking place? Like, just give me a, well, I guess it's not really a world map, but a continental map? Okay, the headquarters of the Bracer Guild, which has branches all across Zemuria. Initially skeptical of the technological leap, but the invention of the orbital telephone by the Epstein Foundation, practical value, essential part of daily lives, heating and lighting. The Principality of Remiferia is situated in northern Zemuria, and while the cold can be intense, it is blessed with abundant forests and lakes. Scenic views charm visiting sightseers. The Principality is also famous for its advanced healthcare services, and a concentration of the continent's medical technology manufacturing, which together helped cultivate and attract the most excellent medical doctors. St. Ursula Medical College, located in Crossbell State, was founded with the cooperation of the Principality. Also, that reminds me, so in this fucking book we read, like, where's our book? Like, treating everyone from politicians to illegal immigrants to murderers. Like, I feel like one of those is not the same as the other. Like, I get price gouging murderers and corrupt politicians, but, I mean, illegal immigrants feels a little, I don't know. I feel like he's not such a good dude. Burn Company? storied arms manufacturer expanded into orbital research and development after the revolution, particularly noteworthy the company's innovative approaches to the development of orbital vehicles such as orbital cars and buses. What was on this one? Well, let's look at Septium Church. It's in the holy city of Arteria. Although its influence has decreased somewhat since the Orbital Revolution, it still has a significant presence in the continent's education and health system. And what's a septium? Symbols of mystery. Since ancient times, their value as a resource shot up practically overnight when the technology to refine sapith or septium fragments into quartz was developed. I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and keep kind of skimming through these. Nothing there. What about the books before the ones we started looking at? Eastern Quarter, Erebon, the Fisherman's Guild. An organized group of anglers working to spread fishing enthusiasm. Mr. H. Fisher, formal noble fishing fancier. Fancier? Is that a word? Founded the guild in Granville City. Their activities include seeking out and investigating fishing spots, recruiting and training new members, and in recent years developing new tools and bait. Located in the west of Crossbell State and represented by the emblem of the Golden Stallion. Its current emperor is Eugent Honor. Sorry, Mr. Emperor, I got no clue how to say your name. Despite the empire's rule by an antiquated nobility structure, it has begun to modernize due to the railway expansion efforts of Goliath Osborne, a veteran now known as the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Between its mechanized armed forces and private forces at the command of the nobles, Ereboni is always strained with its neighbors. Last year, Olivert, our boy dude, the Emperor's son, cooperated with Liberal to resolve a crisis there, becoming the talk of the Empire. Let's go. Built by immigrants from the East and the Calvin Republic, the Eastern Quarter is rife with different cultures, people, and goods. It is said to be the intersection of the East and West. Oh, got a large crime syndicate. Let's go. It's in the A section. Arc in C. What? The famous theater troupe hailing from Crossbell State, their acrobatic and passionate performance continue to draw large audiences. Its current leading actress, you know I can't say that, Ilya Platier, is known as the Blazing Dancer and has many fans around the continent. Oh, in the opening cutscene there were some people dancing. That's maybe them. The holy city of Arteria, and the city-state housing the high seat of the Septium Church. Arteria is located at the center of the continent and acts as a gathering place for believers and church officials alike. The church comprises a number of organizations, including the Congregation for Divine Worship, which handles liturgical matters, the Congregation for the Sacraments, which handles administrating the sacraments of the goddess, and the Papal Guard, which is responsible for protecting the holy city of Arteria itself. Artifacts are essentially ancient orbments. While both run on orbital energy, they are operated very differently. Because they were likely produced by ancient Sumerian civilization, proper analysis is currently beyond our technological grasp. Artifacts are occasionally found within ruins across the continent, and many are capable of demonstrating power that exceeds the bounds of human comprehension. The Septium Church has such defined artifacts as premature gifts from the goddess and claims responsibility for their collection and control. Yeah, I can see no problem with that. Let's just let one organization handle the collection of all the world's most powerful artifacts that can shape reality itself. I'm sure that will never come to bite us in the ass. Well, I guess we're done in the library. I didn't actually expend to spend, I don't know, 15 minutes in there, but it was kind of fun. Hey, you Franz? Haven't seen you in a while. Whoa, good to see you, Lloyd. Been about a month since Police Academy graduation, hasn't it? Hey, didn't you pass the detective qualification exam? You pleased with your assignment? Wait, don't tell me. Were you assigned to one of the investigative divisions right off the bat? Well, not exactly. What's with the half-hearted reply? Well, it's no big deal. It won't be much longer until your pal Franz here becomes a detective too. I'll be counting on you to help explain anything I don't understand in the textbooks. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll need to clear the air with Franz later. Well, I mean, since we've decided to do nothing this video, let's go check out City Hall. Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay your utilities or change your address, you've come to the right place. She's got her work cut out for her. Oh man, I'm actually like talking a lot in this video. It's almost like one of the other Trails games where I just spend the entire runtime never shutting up. I think I'll do some cleaning. Maybe I'll start with the reception hall today. Not a lot to do here, you know? We have no reason to go inside here. But I want to bust in the door. Appears to be locked. Telling me I can't see my elected officials? I can't just barge in and bother them whenever I want? Isn't that part of their job description? Can I go over here? And we may as well just, like, resolve to not do anything. This will be called the do nothing video. I mean, I'm still having fun. I think this is interesting. And it's pretty neat to explore all the little areas and see the detail. That's one of my favorite things about the Trails series are the little extra care and detail it puts into the little things. Ah, the Harbor District. It's connected to the Lupinas River and Lake Elm just south of us. The area is home to many different businesses. If you look north, you'll see all sorts of companies lined up next to each other. Can't forget about that nice park in the middle, though. Place is just right for a bit of relaxing. I bet I could take a quick snooze there, easy. Randy, quit being so much like me. The database indicates this area is simply named the Harbor District. Not exactly a complex name, is it? Wait, is that? Ah, the Crossbell Times. I was wondering where they moved their office to. The city's gone through a lot of changes these past 3 years. The Business District. Park faces Crossbell's longest river, the Lupinas River. Citizens and tourists alike visit this scenic park for relaxation and fun. It's also home to some major businesses such as the famed Crossbell News Service. Kind of a tiny building if you think about it. It's in the Oyo Boy One. I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. What's up? Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. Are you here to lodge a complaint about one of our articles? Absolutely. No, I wasn't planning on it. Oh, really? Well, if you'd like to voice a comment for any of the stories we run, please let me know. I'll call the editor-in-chief for you. Wow. You're telling me the editor-in-chief is more accessible than the fucking mayor? What's the matter with you guys? You trying to invade us or something? If you want to ambush our editorial department, then you're 100 years too early, pal. Be it the Mafia or whoever you guys are, the Crossbell Times will be taken down. Be sure to remember that, kids. What? Ah, we've got you. Please go to the front of the desk if you have any inquiries, thanks. Hey man, I promised I'd explore, so we're exploring. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but the editorial department is closed to the general public for the time being. Please redirect any of your inquiries to me. Oh really, excuse us then. Is this maybe the... Sounds like a restaurant? The Trading Crossbell branch. Okay. See a fishing spot down there, but we don't know how to fish yet. I'm glad we managed to find this park. My feet are killing me. This place is massive. Bringing a child here was just asking to get worn out fast. I'm tired from walking around all day. I can go for some ice cream. Me and you both, kid. Me and you both. Noodles must be firm, else I'll make you squirm. Mine will be absolutely blown. You're just gonna stand there while you eat a bowl. That's a lot of money for some noodles, dude. I ain't got that kind of dosh on me. Ooh, what is this place? The International Bank of Crossbell. It looks very closed off. It's an impressive building. This is indeed the IBC's main headquarters. Not only do they have many branches spread out throughout all of Zemuria, but their services extend beyond just banking. They had the most assets of any company 10 years ago, and it only continues to grow. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call the IBC the cornerstone of Crossbell. Indeed, the IBC is an unfathomed force in the finance, construction, and real estate industries. Their latest ambition has been to fund a variety of massive public projects for Crossbell. Reports have shown them investing a fortune into the expansion of the Geofront and the Orbital Network. Not the kind of place I'd normally associate with. Excuse me, Randy, you are aware that our salaries are transferred to us through the IBC, correct? Wait, are you kidding me? Considering they're within the city, it's pretty convenient for us, although I think the bank's closed today. Oh, that's because the employees don't have to work on the weekend. What? Tell me, a corporation has become successful without having to work its employees? Good weather today, eh? Today's a corporate holiday for the IBC, so we're closed. Entry by any unauthorized individuals is prohibited. We will shoot on sight. You will be terminated. You ever seen him before? We call him businessmen. I got no problem admitting that a good suit really makes the man. Oh, there's the Bracer Guild, I assume. Got a little mark. Ooh, pinwheels. Let's go. East Street. Wowza, talk about an exotic looking street, eh? Maybe the style is referred to as Eastern inspired. I have some knowledge of the area, but it pales in comparison to see it in person. I haven't had a chance to probably look at all the stalls in the marketplace, to be honest. Yeah, why don't we check it out then? This is the part where I remind everyone that we aren't here to shop. Besides, I think the Bracer Guild is located somewhere around here. Marketplace is filled with street vendors and is popular among shoppers. Additionally, the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild is located in the area and provides support to the citizenry. Holy heck, I wish they'd leave me alone. I don't recognize you kids. Is this your first time coming to East Street? Lots of merchants and immigrants live around here if you were curious. Foreigners have been welcomed with open arms for as long as I can remember. Oh, we're here to sabotage your building? Get out, you stinky bracers. So this building belongs to the Bracer Guild? Indeed, they're an international non-government organization serving to keep the peace and protect civilians. In other words, they're the continent's favorite allies of justice and our competitors. I suppose we should technically be collaborating with them. Oh wow, welcome to the Bracer Guild. Yeah, let's set up a task that's impossible to complete so that we can embarrass them. Are you those new SSS folks I've been hearing about all over? What? May I ask how you know of us? Regardless, nice to meet you, sir. I'm Lloyd Bandage with the CPD Special Support Section. Could I ask for your name as well, please? Sure, Michelle. Michelle, probably? I serve as the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here in Crossbell. Heard about you guys from Arios. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, I was surprised to see you recognize us immediately upon entry. I figured it out by them badges pinned to your chest. Your faces scream freeze. Say, I figure our mission statements are pretty similar, right? Yeah, I cannot deny that. I'm guessing you guys aren't too amused about the situation, eh? Ah, silly you, we totally don't mind at all. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. We're always drowning in requests and the Bracers already have their hands tied down. You're doing us a huge favor by taking on some of these requests, you know? See, it's a bit of relief to hear that. Don't get ahead of yourselves, though. You haven't done squat to prove yourself as reliable allies, yet. Ouch, not pulling any punches, are we? I know I'm being a tad too harsh, but we seriously have some of the best bracers Emiria has to offer. It's not just Arios either. All of our other members are damn skilled and are respected by the citizens. I get they established the SSS to help regain public trust of the CPD, but all of its members are total newbies. Whether you're competent or not remains to be seen, right? I'll have you know, some total newbies a few years ago saved the Kingdom of Liberal? Well, when you put it that way, there's no arguing about that. Bit of a hard ass, don't you think? I'll relax with the bullying now. You know, y'all should do what you can to keep working at improving. Don't be afraid to fall and scrape your knees, cause we've got your back. Thanks, we'll do everything we can to make your lives easier. We got Arios, we got Scott, we got Wenzel, we got Lynn, we got Aeolia? Small jobs, weird jobs, even some pretty important sounding jobs. Can't say I'm surprised. Can I go upstairs? We can. What's up? Man, Arias is out on another business trip. Guy can't seem to catch a break. Who am I to talk though? We're about to get dispatched ourselves. Lynn and Aeolia should be back soon. Michelle sure loves working us to the bone, eh? Man's a slave driver. I'm surprised he doesn't brandish a whip. Pardon us, are you all bracers? Oh, I recognize you guys. Those officers from the SSS. I have to make sure I say the extra S every time, dude. You are correct. Figured it out in an instant, eh? Yeah, because you guys are brimming with immaturity. Wow. Do a bunch of guys as inexperienced as yourselves really plan on working in Crossbell? I mean, it is 4v2, dude. We could maybe win. It's frustrating to hear insults, but I can't deny his reservation. Regardless of how you feel about us, we intend to do what we can. How naive. You seriously think you'd ever grow if you never push beyond your limits? I mean, come on, dude. I'm already playing on the highest difficulty. I can't push my limits anymore. Wow, he's harsh. Well, despite our onslaught just now, I'll be personally cheering for you guys. If the police showed a bit more competency, we wouldn't be working so damn hard all the time. You actually give us even more work by making us clean up after you. I mean, we just joined, dude. Sorry, we'll work on fixing that. So some new people are coming to Crossbell? Maybe we can snatch up some of those bracers for ourselves and make them join our team. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. We're at 45 minutes. It's, you know, maybe we're taking it a little too slow. I mean, I kind of want to explore this building. Okay, it's just a tavern and inn. Well, we'll maybe talk to a few people in here, and then we'll just go ahead and go to the police department. Been a bit of fun video. We got to explore a little bit of the city. I mean, we're gonna probably have to do it eventually anyway, so it's not like we wasted. It was a complete waste or anything, but yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.